So I'm making this after the recording of the video that you're going to currently see, but just know that this video is completely raw, very unedited, and is from a viewer perspective overall. Thank you, and please watch the rest of the video. Hello. I don't really know how to start this too much. I was going to originally edit a video of a live stream of me talking about this, but I think I needed to talk about it in its own recording, so I am here today to talk about it. I am not going to talk about speculations. I may talk about some things, maybe one or two. However, I am not going to talk about more things because I am not personally involved. I do not have any contacts with any of the talent or anybody that has worked for the company of Vshojo. I am just talking as a viewer and as a person that does appreciate the talents and has watched the talents for a few years. It definitely does hurt when you see that the talents have been harmed in some sort of way. And there is definitely a lot of hatred and vitriol to that of the company. And I think it is deserved. I did apply to Vshojo. That is pretty much an open secret amongst my community that I did do that. I have praised Vshojo in the past for what they have done for the girls, or at least what I believe that they had done for the girls. And of course also Kuro, because Kuro's in there too. I am deeply shocked and also not shocked at all. I think with the rise of what we've heard from other companies, such as the big Nissan company, with that of what they had done, I believe in 2024, or what is it, earlier this year. I don't even remember anymore. Everything's just blending together. After we had heard about what was happening with another company, I feel that it is not unheard of that this is going to possibly be coming a lot to light, with a lot of other companies. And I think at the end of the day, the reason that these companies are acting this way is something that I have begun to see and notice because I used to watch YouTubers back in the day when there was this thing called the multimedia companies, where they would buy up YouTube channels and say, hey, we're going to help you to make bigger and better things. And in actuality, they took a lot from those channels. One of the most notorious ones was Defy Media. If you remember anything with Smosh, you will have known Defy Media. I feel that Vshojo is just Defy Media all over again. We do not know the whole entire thing of what has happened. We only know and can speculate on what the girls and Kuro have already told us. We know that they have not gotten paid. We know that there has been $500,000. Oh, my dog just walked in. She's checking up on me while I'm doing this, because I'm also trying to not really cry, because I am very much an empath. So seeing this and knowing that people are hurt kind of always makes me want to cry a little bit. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. I'm let me just re-say that again. I we cannot fully understand what has happened to each of them and what has truly gone on, and we can only speculate on what all of the girls and Kuro has said. I do think that we should continue to put pressure on the company to give us answers, because there has been way too many companies that have just gone about their day and have not answered us, the viewers, and I feel have also not given enough answers to that of the talents themselves. I'm not saying that we should be threatening in the sense of rude threatening or like, asking for people to unalive themselves. I do not think that that is going to help. I think more of asking, where did the money go? What happened? Why did this happen? Why did you do this to these girls? Why did you pay the employees over that of the original talents that were bringing you in the money? Because we do know from Kason and the Japanese branch that they were paying the employees first. Now, I know why they were paying the employees first. It is because of employment laws. This is something I do know of because I have looked into this and have been interested in that of just learning about employee laws for some reason. Look, I'm just a weird person. Employee laws is a lot different than contract. I know this because for 3D game art, which I wanted to go into as a career, I needed to know the difference. What was an employee? What was a contract? Because most of the time in game industry, we work under contracts. Most of the time, you're not going to work as an employee unless you really get in very, very well. So it's easier to get into a lot of companies through game industry if you're a contract worker. However, contract workers do not get the same rights as that of an employee worker. This definitely does mean it might be a very hard and uphill battle for a lot of these creators. However, if they have a lot of receipts and it looks like there is going to be a large legal battle, there might be a new change into how contract workers work within the United States. This is not only good for that of VTuber companies that are in the United States, but also any VTubers that are working within the United States that are working for other companies outside of the United States. For those that do not know, companies must abide by the employment laws of the country of origin of the person. So if I worked for a company in Germany, I am not liable to German laws of employment. I am liable to they're liable to United States laws. I believe I said that correctly. Hold on, I think I didn't. The company, if they treat me wrong, it wouldn't be German worker laws that they would have to answer to. It would be United States laws that they would have to answer to. This is just a hypothetical of me talking about this. Because I would be a United States remote worker, so I am under the laws of United States company law, not that of German company law. Or worker law, work laws. Sorry, I'm like, I don't have a script, I'm just going off. I do hope that whatever happens, this might change a lot of things. And it might change a lot of things, not only for that of VTubing companies, but I feel that this will be a major change in that of even maybe contract working and independent contract working. I think that a lot of people do dismiss that streamers and content creators are workers, and that making content, and especially VTubing, and especially streaming and YouTubing, is not a real job. It can be for a lot of people. A lot of people have made this a very big part of their career. Now, I'm not talking about influencers. Influencers are a whole different breed of content making, because they make a lot of their content based off of brand deals and all that sort of stuff. And, they like to say that their job is also, or their content is also a job. And I wouldn't put it past them, At the end of the day, everyone has their own individual way of how they view their content and what they make as a job. And I will say that for the most part, a lot of people do dismiss that what we do is a job. It does take a lot of hard work and dedication, and also a little bit of passion, to be coming on here every day or every other day, or however often you stream or make content. It definitely can be a lot. And these girls and Kuro had a lot of passion, and they were taken advantage of. As a person that also wanted to join Vshojo because of stability reasons, I wanted to be able to have access to more of a stable income. I wanted to have access to be more stable in my content, so that then I could be able to create what I wished to create. That's why my name is Art Creates, because I want to create a multitude of different things. And it is what I'm just passionate about. I always love creating. And just like any of the talents in Vshojo, all I wanted to do was create, and hoped that the agency would help them in their dreams. And instead, it has stolen from them. I know that there are also many artists that have come out and said that Vshojo did not pay them. As an artist myself, this is incredibly devastating. I do take commissions. I know how difficult it is to sometimes get paid, and you sometimes have to really chase people down to get paid sometimes. But I can understand these artists and how they feel. And again, as a talent myself, I can also understand how these talents feel. And also, as a person that has been taken advantage of by people that they trusted, I know how they feel too. It is devastating to see them go through what they are going through. So, my last few things that I will say is to support the talents. I always support the talents. I never, ever support that of the agency completely, even though I have said good things about the agency in the past. I hereby resent those statements that I have made. And oh my god. And I have always supported the talents over that of agencies, because at the end of the day, the agencies do not make the talents. The talents make the talents. The reason that I watch them is not because of the agency they're a part of. I watch them because I enjoy their content. And I will continue to enjoy their content. No matter what, the agency does not define them. It is their own work and their own creativity that I love and adore. And that is why I will continue to support them and continue to watch them. If you say that the agency is okay and fine and it's going to bounce back and stuff like that. I highly doubt it will, considering the things that have happened. I also kind of hope it doesn't. Because this situation is not okay. And this probably isn't the only agency that has done this. And I wish I could say that these are all one-offs. However, with the situation with Vshojo, I do not think that I will ever join an agency. Or if I do, it'll be very, very scrutinized, I will say. I will like double, triple check before even attempting to think about it. Because at the end of the day, an agency at the end of the day, it is the talents and it's us ourselves that truly make the community and our content that we want. So my message to the girls and Kudo, go be amazing. We love you because we love the content that you make. We do not love you because of the agency you joined. Same thing to anybody that is in any other companies dealing with problems and situations. Know that we do not love you because of the agency you are a part of. We love you because of the content you create. We follow you because of that. We love and adore you because you are amazing. We wouldn't watch you unless you created the content before us. And we love you because of what you do, not because of the agency or the group that you're a part of. For indies that feel like they have been somewhat let down by Vshojo and possibly, in a way, betrayed like I feel, I know that some people have said, well, you dodged a bullet. I don't think it's an idea of dodging a bullet. I think it is a bigger betrayal than that. And I do feel bad for those that were going to be joining the agency very soon that have now been extremely let down by the company. I pray for your success in other things. I know one person that is talking about their situation and that they were going to be under a new branch of Vshojo that would be debuting soon from the August auditions last year. And I hope that they go on and create amazing things. Being an indie can be difficult. However, you can control so much more. You don't have to have an agency down your back telling you what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. You make the decisions yourself. And because of that, you can probably go on to do so many more amazing things that you never thought possible. And you might even grow a community even further than that of what an agency could give you. Because at the end of the day, you can control that growth. You can control what you want to do and what you want to create. So I hope that all of them grow to do amazing things, and I know that most of them will. And to any viewers of any of the talents, give them all your support. Tell them that you agree that what they did was what Vshojo did was very terrible. And that you look forward to hearing what else they have done. And please just continue to support the talents. I also will say this much. I know that this seems weird. Please do not harass the employees. I think that most of the hatred should go to more of the topper branch than that of the middlemen that probably didn't have much say either. I do not think that we should stop talking about this or be a little bit reasonable. I think that at the end of the day, this is somewhat of a big hit to that of the US English market of VTubing, considering that Vshojo seems like the face of the EN branch of or Western VTubing, and now it is quite honestly a shit show. I think I have said my piece on what it is and how I feel, and I will say I feel pretty disappointed. I also had been thinking for a long time that there was a large possibility that the people that would have debuted in Vshojo, the new ones that from the audition back in 2024, that Vshojo was never ever thinking about debuting these talents. I had a thought about it. I had said that months ago, and some people didn't believe me. Apparently, I may have been right. At least from one person that has come out that said that they were going to possibly debut, but Vshojo kept pushing it back. I will try and link their stuff below so you can go and support them, and I will link all of the talents as well. I'll try and link everybody that I can down below so you can go and support them. The last thing that I will say also is please support the Tiltify IDF, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, not the other IDF. Okay? I think some people are getting a little confused. I will link Ironmouse's below. I know, let me see right now as of recording how much it is up to. I'm quickly doing this. It is almost to $1 million right now. It is 875,000. Oh, it's almost to 500. I'll just estimate, round it up, because it keeps growing every single time that I look at it. This is the good thing about the VTubing community, is that we will come out of the woodwork to really support those that need supporting. And it makes me sometimes feel like VTubing actually isn't that bad. I know there's a lot of drama and vitriol that goes on here, but at the end of the day, we are all people, and we want to support others. And that's what I want to do. And that's why I say I will continue to support the talents. As a viewer, and as a person that has been inspired by Mousy constantly throughout my VTubing, it's because of her that I continue to want to do advocacy work and charity. I know I haven't done much this year, but I am planning on next year to do more work towards that of charities, because I want to help people just like she helps people, and sometimes like how she helps me. Sometimes I have a bad day and I just load up a Mousy clip, or I load up a Mousy video, and I feel better. I know what it's like to be completely alone and not have many people around you. I will say I am not disabled. I can go out It's just I have a very hard time making friends because of a lot of things. And so I have lost many people because they use me and they betray me. So I know what it is like to put your faith in people and then them turn around and push you aside. But I will say that Mousy has taught me to be stronger. I think many people around me have taught me to be stronger. I have even taught myself to be stronger. And the VTubing community, even though that yes, we do have a lot of drama and vitriol that goes on, there is many of us, many of us that do not wish that, and that we want to help and support others and be positive. And even I like being positive in my community. I hate talking about drama because I want to be more positive. I want to be a happy place for people to kind of escape from the shit show that's going on in the everyday world. And I hope I can continue being that myself. And I know that plenty of the other talents have their own reasons for why they do the things that they do, and I hope that they have not lost that. I do believe that they haven't, because they are still here and still doing what they love, and I love them for that. I think that I have now truly said my piece, and before I start crying, I should probably go. Know that I just don't do this kind of stuff of recording this thing, but please go and support the talents. Go and support them. We are going to probably be getting more information about this as the months progress. But through it all, please just appreciate the talents. Give them all the support you can. Fuck Vshojo. Fuck any company that does this to their talents. And I think that I'm going to leave it off with that. Maybe to lighten this up. Here is George giving you guys a little dancey dance. little dancey dance, George. Look at him. Look at him go. I always like being a little bit of a funny guy. So we're going to end it off with a little bit of funness of George. I wish I had their stuff connected so that I could make them say something funny for you guys. But not today. Thank you all for, if you did watch and listen all the way through. Again, the Tiltify link will be down in the description below, so you can be able to do it. Also, Mousy will probably be doing some sort of charity stream, so do look out for that. I will probably be lurking in there. And again, support all talents and wherever they may go and whatever they may do. All right. Thank you.